at the Surf Abu Dhabi Pro and getting it done on the very last wave. Guess what? Just a small matter of the men's final to come up now. And it will be Italo Ferreira taking on Rio Waida, who's up and surfing right now. He's in the tube, he's really deep. Rio coming out, building speed. And then slicing off the top, snapping that tail.
Whoa.
Giving that absolute loads as he slides out and then tries to reverse off the lip. He was feeling really loose and comfortable. Just lost that pretty early in that rotation. So a chance to put some pressure up at the beginning of the final for Rio is kicked away by an incomplete maneuver for him, which served him real well in the semi-finals. What a women's final that was, coming down to the very last wave flick. Let's get down and hear from the champ, Caity Simmers.
Stage is set. Rio's already had his first wave, a 6.17. And now he'll prepare for the left. He finaled on his backhanded cloud break. This is definitely a great opportunity for him to show how powerful he can be in the pocket. It's like the new Spartan on tour with how much power he can put into the lip. Great transition into the barrel, holding that line. And now merging. Big hammer there with the fins hanging out. Pushing it around to a reverse. Back into swing of things with a tap off the top. No one's done that on that second move after the barrel. And now driving into that section well with a lot of control. Rio Waida looking strong, even has more room to hammer this thing through the inside corner.
It's pretty crazy for me to think, because I keep talking to myself and saying, okay, this is it. There's not a way for you to like push harder on those waves. Like, you know, there's a limit to it, how much you can push, and everyone keeps breaking barriers every time they step on the board. Like, if you look at this wave from Rio, how much water he was pushing, how aggressive he was. He's gonna pull in this barrel, and then after he's gonna start doing damage that I haven't seen it on the backhand yet on the left. Beautiful technique from him. Look at his blowtail. Right about now. Like, pushed as hard as you could. The board redirected all the way through, and then back to back. Massive maneuvers. He is on his way to a massive score here on the left.
His whole surfing life started by surfing on the lid of his father's ice chest at a young age in Bahia Formosa, a little running right, and look who he's turned into, one of the best ever, as he is running into a beautiful right. Perfection on demand here at Surf Abu Dhabi. Hitting the lip well, and how about that rock and roll float? Transitions in the flats and drills it. Italo on fire. Just will not stop, deciding not to worry about that opening barrel. He can't stop swinging. Jams the fins out, extends it off the bottom, back over the roof again. Now styling into the end section pit. Italo putting his head down. Nice exit. Driving a big vertical. And now bonus section to throw that silky reverse that he's been greasing all event. Italo hitting that point where he could basically do anything he wants. We saw that happen in his quarterfinal, and he's just been building ever since.
I'm really in disbelief. Like, people are struggling, or have been struggling, to do a turn after that barrel, and he's just transitioning like there's nothing, like straight up to the bottom. There are no thoughts in his mind right now. It's just reaction to what's in front of him. It's so much speed and finesse. Probably fit about 10 turns right there, back to back. It's so impressive, the type of surfing Italo is doing right now on this right-hander. And a deep barrel. And finish it off with one more massive turn. And a blowtail reverse. Like, the transitions right there, like, it gives you no time to think for you to do that. So just try to apply that 5 times back to back. Or 6, I don't even know. I lost count of, I lost track of it. That's why I don't know how he kept everything so clean.
Reynos Hayes coaching Italo and Rio into this clash in the final. He put so much love into his practice, really cares about his athletes, and doing a great job with these two different personalities. Italo jamming that one into the guts of the wave, now sits inside the pit. He's going to enjoy that view. Ferreira now blitzing that section, wide open canvas to play with, and he is in sync. Now stalling, waiting. That means he's looking for a little runway. Now he's got it clear for takeoff. Ferreira launching the alley-oop. Lays into that open face wrap and then chucks the tail out to reverse it on the end section. Italo's acting like Superman. Just threw down the 8.67, now a big number heading his way on the left.
And then just a pair of excellent surfing to start off the heat. Intensity, how do you keep that intensity throughout that long of a period in a wave? Keeps your focus throughout the whole day since 10 a.m. this morning.
There's Reynos right there with the hat on. Such a kind spirit, travels with the Aloha spirit in his heart and just loves to surf as well, but this is probably as good as it gets for a coach. Watching this.
I mean, this is so impressive from him. I mean, if I have to criticize something about this wave, right? Like, he lost a little bit of time after this barrel. Wave scopes it under. You see his pushes right there, and he kind of almost dig his nose, so he loses a little bit of speed, so he's just a touch behind still. Pushes through it. That's just being overcritical. And then it goes for a massive alley-oop, straight into a beautiful layback carve. Kind of getting a release after that and finish it off with another nice reverse. That was incredible. The transition from that alley-oop to the carve was impressive. That's what we're going to see right there. As usual, launches with 90 miles per hour, but exits out of the launch with 150 miles per hour. It's so impressive how much speed he gains in the air.
We saw Rio get past Italo last year for that win, so it all tied up. The final will decide it. Rio's win came at Bells Beach when he went on the roll and almost made the final. Chucking the tail out, going for it, and sliding it at the bottom of the wave. I don't know how he kept his balance there. Gets nice and barrel. You can tell he's swinging for something big, showing the judges different types of lines. Now he's a bit more connected. Throw tail reverse. Will this put him behind? And it does. So Rio trying to go next level to push something into the excellent range. Changed gears a bit, but it's going to cost him the back end of the right. On his first wave on the right, he was counting a 6.17. He might end up keeping that one.
Yeah, that might be it for Rio. I feel like he's going to be in a combination of scores going into the left. I love the way he started. He went for it. That big blow tail in the beginning before the barrel. Very impressive. It requires more control than actually spinning all the way around. You're going to see it right here. Nice bottom turn setting up. Straight into it. It requires more strength for you to actually push the board and slow the momentum down to whip that board back around. And then he's going to do that once again. But he's going to try to spin it all the way around. See how he keeps the momentum, but right there the wave just that he actually Reynos is bringing into him.
So Rio getting this last wave here, but in the requirement needs a 10.6. Obviously skill out of 10, so he'll get a final lap here. What a great performer. Great representation of Indonesia in this event, but now at a second final appearance for Waida. He definitely showed us another level, an extra gear in this contest. And I think he was motivated for a lot of reasons, knowing his prep was solid, having Bronson representing Indonesia in this event as well.
Forever, yeah.
Got on tour, and then all of a sudden he won Bells, and he figured out the system. Now a gold medalist, world champ, 10 CT wins, and he'll ride switch.
Of course.
By the way, the judges are scoring this. This is part of the final. Oh my goodness. He's gotten so good at this. Oh my gosh, is he really getting barreled?
He's going to get the last barrel for sure.
And for sure he saw what Kauli Voss did when he switched it up in the barrel, but this is next level. The entire wave switch with his cape on, which is the Brazilian flag. And he'll get absolutely drained. That is unbelievable. Most people look so awkward riding switch. He's doing turns, he's getting barreled. And I can't wait to see what that score looks like.
I mean, if you think about it, like most people wouldn't be able to do half of what he did right there in their normal stance. So,
I mean, this is the future of surfing for sure. Pretty soon, surfers will be able to look just as confident in their switch stance. It's only a matter of time. What'd you think?
I mean, this is awesome. What can I talk about it? Like, can't even do that on my normal stance. Oh, that was incredible. Cat reflexes right there for him. Now he's going to push it so hard. He almost loses right there, and he feels like he's going to get stuck behind. See it? That was kind of awkward. He was like, oh, am I going to make it around? And then stand still, let the boards do the talk, and just finish it up with a nice little drainer on the inside.
Oof. So Italo is going to go back to his normal stance. Right foot forward, the goofy foot champion. Always has a ton of adrenaline pumping through his veins. But how sweet this would be. A great way to have a cool down.
I'm just kind of soaking in the moment. This looks so fun.
Love all the angles we see from the Surf Abu Dhabi flight cam. This man will take flight.
Keep yourself in one piece. Remember what the wise man said, Reynolds pays.
That was incredible. I never thought the alley-oop rotation would not take me by surprise, but in saying that, we got to really break down the critical ones. What a day. Just groundbreaking for pro surfing to have a complete platform change with the wave pool system, but also to come to a new part of the world to grow the surfing community.